Hi, I'm Christina Trauthwein, Editor-in-Chief of Hotel Business, and I am here with Kerry Ranson, and he's the Chief Development Officer for HP Hotels. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Okay, so HP Hotels has been making significant entries into new markets like Texas and Atlanta. What's the strategy there?
I don't know if it's really new, but maybe new entry again for us.
So you're re-entering?
We are.
Okay.
So we have been in Texas before, and in Atlanta we have our corporate offices are really located there now. Although we have our original offices in Birmingham. So Texas for us is an entry from a third-party perspective, where we had some opportunity with some portfolio. And so as we started the company in 2002, where we can put feet on the ground to support assets, that's how we've always supported, and from a third-party management perspective, and that opportunity represented itself for us, and we wanted to jump at it to be back into a really deep southeastern presence and feel Texas has a lot to offer between Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, and this was a great opportunity that presented itself while we looked at Dallas, but in particular, we were at the time also looking at a Houston portfolio. It was two Holiday Inn type assets and a Hampton asset that fits really well into our segments, and so it was a great fit right there. And then obviously Atlanta, right in our backyard, and so we've got obviously feet on the ground there. We've got someone that's located in the market that can support it from an operational standpoint, a sales standpoint, and that represented Marriott product as well as Hilton product, which we both represent and manage. So, you know, both markets great for us adding additional supply on multiple segments that we are preferred management companies with, and as well giving us the opportunity to support them from having feet on the ground in those particular markets and representing our assets the way that we do throughout the 15 states that we're in.
Okay, so I know that you've added a number of new hires to the executive team. So let's talk about that and about the organizational culture.
Yeah, I think we're kind of evolving as we go. We always have, and I think one of the things, you know, as we started the company, Mike and I and Joe, as we did, we knew, look, we're gonna hire people that are smarter than us. We've got this day and age with technology as it grows, especially in the industry. We've recognized some opportunities that maybe could help us catapult into this next set of opportunities. And so we had brought in someone to really focus on the information technology piece. And so we brought in someone, Marty Martin. He was with IHG for a while and working and focused on that. We brought in some additional operational support as well to layer that. So we brought on additional to prepare for growth, and knowing that we have some clients that are out there purchasing and trying to take advantage of the cycle. And then from a sales perspective, adding layers on top of it. We're still out there in a search right now for a chief marketing officer that'll help us kind of fit into the lifestyle piece that we're doing.
Okay, now you mentioned technology a few times in that answer. I understand you're making investments in technology, and tell me a little bit about that.
We've actually gone out, instead of us looking at ourselves saying we're not a technology company, we're a third-party management company, and we've actually been out partnering with some great technology groups that are out there that specialize in the hospitality sector. And so, you know, we've worked with groups like Purple Cloud or Hotel Effectiveness, M3's our accounting company, that we found ways for each of these groups to actually interface with one another, so that way all of these different mechanisms we have actually talk to one another. And so it makes that piece for our properties and for us above property easier to make what we're doing seamless across all of our assets.
Okay, so I know HP Hotels has an advisory council. So what are the benefits to the advisory council, how we're having them, and what is their role?
Their role is to give us advice and counsel. You know, I think that's probably been one of the best things that we've done in years. Feedback is a gift. I think the feedback that they've given us and being able to truly look, I think, inside of what we're doing and questioning what we do has been a huge benefit for us. I think we were probably petrified to open up the books and what we do, to say, oh my God, are you really constructive criticism around this? Are we prepared to handle this? And it's actually, I think, been great for us, because it's, I think, really, I think stretched us to say, okay, well, one, why didn't we think of it before?
Right.
And then look, it's just another set of eyes. And I think their feedback has been phenomenal, but I think what's probably been even more impressive by it is they're wanting to be more involved. And I think when you have folks that have been at such a high executive level or have owned the assets, that kind of benefit is, you can't value, you can't put a value
yeah,
on
those
it.
perspectives are totally
So-
invaluable. It helps you gain a little bit of outside perspective from people within the industry, though, and that's
We're
really
we're
important.
lucky.
Yeah,
We're very lucky.
sounds good. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.